Let us now turn to Laozi's view of nature in details. The processes of nature are not guided by teleological consciousness. Although Laozi uses the image of mother to tell us how nature works, the Tao in nature does not have heavenly will. Quote, "Heaven and the earth are not benevolent, they treat the 10,000 things as raw dogs." Unquote. Heaven and the earth do not concern themselves with pain or pleasure of individual humans or of other creatures. Laozi's nature works spontaneously with no purpose. This is its glory, and this is its mystery. The mystery is embodied in regularity and routine of nature. The spontaneous patterns, routines, cycles, rhythms, and habits of nature constitute its mystery. It is mysterious that being spontaneously emerges out of non-being and returns thereto. The fact that both being and non-being emerge out of the same and that their names are separate constitutes the mystery. It is the mystery within the mystery, the gate of all wonders. Mysterious as it is, the nature is nothing more than the nature of our ordinary experience. There are dyadic opposites of nature: masculine and feminine, light and dark, strong and weak, hard and soft, dynamic and static, and so on and so forth. These dyadic opposites are often given unequal weights. Feminine is preferred to masculine. Dark is preferred to light. Weak is preferred to strong. Soft is preferred to hard. Static is preferred to dynamic. Passive is preferred to active. Those preferable properties seem to have a higher ontological status. For example, water is preferred to stone. It seeks lowly places, and it is, in a metaphysical sense, stronger than stone. As a state of being, water is soft, and stone is hard. But as a process of becoming, the impact of water on stone is stronger than the impact of stone on water. Becoming is more fundamental than being. This point is more striking with Zhuangzi. Laozi provides more examples to illustrate this. When it comes to organic life, the superiority of infancy is to be highlighted. Quote, "Man, when born, is soft and weak. When he dies, he is hard and solid. The 10,000 things, grass and trees, are born soft and supple. When they die, they are withered and hard. Therefore, the hard and strong are the companions of death. The soft and weak are the companions of life." Unquote. In this context, we see that Laozi is concerned with dispositional properties, the properties that tend to be a certain way. The hard and strong tend to be dead. The soft and weak tend to be living. The infant is portrayed as full of unformed and undifferentiated potency. This is an epitome of Tao. So, Tao provides a guiding principle by which the becoming realm operates. The becoming realm is the world of non-being. Things emerge from non-being in their soft, undefined, fluid, and truly potent states. They are close to the heart of the Tao. As they progress to harness, crystallization, and clear differentiation, they are more isolated and cut off from the source of Tao. In the end, they die and return to the mother. They are released from their harness and isolation. This is what Laozi considers to be a natural way of life for human beings during their sojourn within the kingdom of the 10,000 things. The return to the natural way of life is further elucidated in the following passage. Quote, "He who engages in learning daily increases. He who deals with the Tao daily decreases. He decreases and decreases further until he attains non-action." Unquote. Laozi does not value empirical learning. Empirical learning does not contribute to understanding of Tao. Understanding of Tao can only be reached through non-action. Laozi attacks knowing the beautiful as beautiful. It does not make sense to pin down some property as object of knowledge. Knowledge is rather concerned with being disposed to some cognitive act. Laozi asserts that, quote, "The 5 colors blind the eye, the 5 notes deafen the ears, and the 5 tastes injure the palate." Unquote. So, one is deprived of knowledge if his disposition to a certain cognitive act is false thought. The point here is how it is that one is disposed to a certain cognitive act. One's cognitive faculty is supposed to work well to the effect that it properly responds to the cognitive input. What Laozi says that the sage is, quote, "for the belly and not for the eye," unquote. We may interpret this as follows. What the sage is concerned about is to have his cognitive faculty well prepared for use in the coming situation. He does not care much about what is going on with a specific cognitive act. There is a passage in which Laozi asserts, quote, "that without stepping out of one's door, one knows the world. Without looking out of the window, one sees the way of heaven. The further one goes, the less one knows." Unquote. In this context, the world is the world of dispositional properties. Dispositional properties are not to be captured with actual cognitive acts. They are grasped only when cognitive faculty is prepared for use in the coming situation. Manipulation of faculty requires a principled understanding of the overall process of becoming. This cannot be done only depending on empirical study. The way of heaven is not object of empirical knowledge either. It is ultimate norm that governs the world as a whole. It is something that makes cognitive acts possible. So, what Laozi stresses is philosophical inquiry rather than empirical learning. Laozi's nature is not an object of empirical knowledge, but a realm of philosophical inquiry.